Alright, so we're probably just going to ramble a little bit here because we don't necessarily have any planned topics for today. So, right off the bat, I should mention that Heroes and Games has moved up in the tier list in Konami's eyes. They have a tier of stores. So, you have OTS stores, and I think Heroes is now officially a tier 2 store. I don't know exactly which tier it is. All I know is that Konami has elevated Heroes and Games, and that allows them to host larger events, which they are doing on, I believe, the 14th. Maybe it's the 15th. It might be the 15th, because 15th is Saturday. So yes, I believe it is Saturday the 15th. They are having a store championship, and the winner gets VIP treatment at the next YCS, which what that means is you get an assigned table and a first round bye. So you don't have to go move to find your opponent. You always sit up here in this one spot. You're behind the velvet rope. You get you start with a win. You have a win. And it's just really cool, and all you got to do is show up and play locals. Good luck. But yeah, so Doug says he's going to be wanting to do more events like this in the future, so look forward to OTS championships for invites and UDS qualifiers. And if this does well enough, Heroes might even be looking to host a regional. But you guys got to come show him support, show him love. If you want more events happening in Columbus, come to Heroes and Games. Give Doug money and support, and then Konami sees that you are giving him money and support, thereby giving them money and support, and they respond to that because Konami's a company. And I'm Italiano. Adante, get over here in the middle of the top 3. Put the money in Konami's pocket. They give us the tournament. So if you buy more into this game at one location, Konami sees that and they go, this is where things happen. Make more things happen here because it's good for us. So the more business that we give Doug, the more events that he gives us. And it would be great because there's a lot of really good players in Central Ohio, and there's a lot of players that want to be really good. So give them the opportunities to learn and grow, all right? You're never going to get anywhere better. You're never going to get better unless you play against better people. That's just how it is, From failure, we learn. Like, I learned yesterday that I need to find where my frickin' Droll and Lockbirds are because I have 6 of them and I thought they were in my binders. They're not. Because I know I have 3 commons from the Magician, whatever Endymion structure deck was called. Those I know I have. And then I bought 3 rares back in Zoo format. I don't know where they are. So that was painful. And we also learned that Super Poly, I don't know what they were doing putting that card to 3, because I got Super Poly 3 games. I just, so I lost a match solely off the back of Super Poly. And that's a problem. But even more so than that is that they can't leave Super Poly in the format when we move into the new Master Rule and have to deal with the fact that the Super Poly doesn't clog their EMZ. So suddenly it's not a tool that only these fringe decks can utilize. Like Super Poly is great for Invoked because they can use any attribute monster and an Alistair to make their guy. And then they can activate Invocation and banish Alistair out of the graveyard. So if they've got Alistair the Invoker up and they normal summon Alistair, they can Super Poly you for something and then activate Invocation and banish the Alistair and summon something else and then add the Alistair back to shut. Like, that's an amazing interaction for Invoked. Absolutely. Positively. Busted. You know, heroes have all of those one attribute, one elemental. So, Absolute Zero, one elemental hero, one water monster. Escuridad, one elemental hero, one dark. You know, but that's only removing one monster. Both of those only take one monster from your opponent's board. Right now, you've got fringe stun decks that are just going, all right, well, I'm just going to Super Poly your 2 monsters from Muddragon, or Starving Venom, or all 3 of those for the Predaplant. And that's a problem right now, but where the problem really arises is once we get into Master Rule new Super Mario Bros. Master Rule Wii U. Once that shows up, then every deck is just going to be like, oh, well, I'll just play Super Poly, and we'll just stick him over here. And this, like, can you imagine getting Super Poly'd by Salad? And then they still just do all their plays? Because that's what's going to happen, you know? Everybody can just play Super Poly at 3 and just rip your whole board off and be like, all right, I'm done. I mean, so that card can't stay around in the new format unless they give us something new, but Super Poly can't be responded to, so unless they say you can activate this card in response to cards that you cannot activate in response to, and then that just destroys their PSCT. So I don't think that's happening. So hopefully, I mean, you know, it was fun while it lasted, I guess, but that card's gotta go. It came back because it had a restriction inherent in the rule set that you had to either have a Link monster for it to go under, or clog your EMZ with it. And sure, you might be able to link off with it, but, you know, you couldn't just Super Poly and then make your plays like nothing happened. In the new format, you can. That's a problem. It's a very serious problem. So hopefully that gets addressed. Outside of that, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragon Ball, on the other hand, for $10 entry, I pulled over $100 worth of product. And yes, there's always the chance that you get the ultimate rare in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like Michael, who pulled, I think he's pulled 9 ultimates out of this set, out of 12. 9 of them. I don't even remember at this point. It's just, he didn't get any last time. He didn't, well, no, he did play, but he didn't get any. His group chat's just been flooded with, hey guys, I went to Soldiery. Look what I got. I went to Heroes. I got 2 of them this time. I pulled so many ultimates. The man pulled like $500 worth of shiny cardboard over the course of a month. It was disgusting. But Dragon Ball is really pushing older product in their entry. So instead of the normal $5, it was $10 for entry on Saturday, and you got a starter deck, 3 packs of set 4, and then a dash pack, an event pack, and a promo pack. And I pulled the $70 Secret Rare Demigra, $20-some Goku, the $8 Mira, and like 5 other small cards that were like above $3. So, you know, this is something Yu-Gi-Oh's always had a problem with, and I really want Yu-Gi-Oh to have good pricing, good support. It's so hard to ask, you know, but you know, they can't do for cash prizes, so that's because they want it to be a children's card game. Just make Dragon Duel cash prize only. Regardless, you know, it's a 6 of one, half dozen of the other. So, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh is stable but boring right now. You know what you're looking at. When you sit down to play, you're going to be playing against Spirals, Altergeist, Guru, Heroes, or Salad. Those are the big 5 right now. And then there's some mad lads playing Pendulum and Striker, and, you know, a couple other people just trying to pretend that they didn't get, you know, utterly destroyed on the last list. So, you'll run into stuff like that. Pendulum still has plays, but it's not consistent. It's just not as good. You can play Pyrrhondemia, and it works. It does. But Magician's not really doing anything. Honestly, your best bet would probably be Odd Eyes and try to abuse Dissolver. Because if you, like, make Masquerena, Vortex, and some ancillary monsters, you can pass Link into Appaloosa on their turn and have Vortex Appaloosa. And, well, it's not good. It's not bad. You know, it's serviceable, but it's not what it used to be. So that's pretty much where that sits. Spiral is a problem. Magician's Souls is a problem, because that card does say Dark Magician on it. It is Dark Magician support. As much as everyone wants to pretend that it's not, it is. But the thing is, it's not restricted to Dark Magician in any way. Like, if Magician's Rod said, play this card, look at the top 3, add one, you know, and it didn't say Dark Magician on it anywhere, probably get played in Dracos. Play it, look at the top 3, activate the spell, tribute him off, summon a Draco monster. They'd probably play in Dracos. Because, I mean, that'd be pretty good for decks like that. But regardless, you know, but Magician's Souls just says, hey, summon me, draw cards. Like, also, here's something you need to be aware of. ABC looms on the horizon with menacing energy. Because you can use Magician's Souls, so you go Hanger effect, add piece, summon piece, equip piece, Souls effect, send piece, summon souls, piece effect, Souls effect, send Hanger, draw. I mean, you can get all 3 of the pieces in the grave and then just summon Masquerena Buster. And Masquerena Buster is really good if they don't have if they don't have a called, because you go, all right, banish that card, activate Buster, all 3, Masquerena, Appaloosa. I mean, and that was the goal that my scrap build of ABC did, which I haven't gotten the chance to play because I'm still missing. I still need O-Lion and a couple of other cards, but ABC, no one's talking about it right now. ABC has the potential to just come out of nowhere and destroy this format. It really does. So be on the lookout, consider picking them up, because they're also just going to get better in April with being unbound of link zones once again, and just being able to go, oh, just Buster over here. Just because I want to. So, pay attention to ABC. As always, your big aggro decks are going to be Hero and Spiral. Your control decks are going to be Guru and Altergeist. And the only mid-range deck that really still survived this format was Salad. And even then, you know, they still do what they do, but they're a lot slower. So you they can't set up, stop you, and then kill you immediately on the next turn. They set up, stop you, and then try and hold you in that stopped position, which they can achieve fairly regularly, but they can't go stop, dead, like they used to. It just doesn't work like that because they can't put the bodies on the board. So, you know, as always, support our locals, Heroes and Games. Leave a comment. Tell us things that, you know, you want to see, you want to hear about, and just let us know what you think. All right. Unlock the shock.